James, from a Conservative perspective, what were the successes in respect of the adult social care proposals and discussions?
Well, as you know, myself and Councillor Arnold and Councillor Hurd all serve on the Health Overview and Scrutiny Committee. It was through that we looked at all the proposals, and ourselves, the Labour group, were all perfectly on board with the fact that we have to make very difficult decisions. But it's not just about looking in a linear way about if you cut money here, you can save money here. With healthcare, it's a very different story, because if you cut money out of immediate care at the early stages, it looks like a saving, but in fact you could actually be incurring more costs down the line, because they would need greater levels of care because you didn't nip the problem in the bud in the first place. So we're very, very appreciative of the fact that our comments about not raising the eligibility criteria was taken on board, so that Thurrock will continue to care for all people who not only have critical but have substantial healthcare needs. Therefore, hopefully, we nip the problem in the bud early, they won't upgrade to critical. So we will ensure that a saving continues to happen. I'm very, very pleased that the Cabinet took on proposals myself, Councillor Arnold and Councillor Hurd.
And regarding assisted technology, did you feel you won a battle there?
To a certain degree, assisted technology is something I think is absolutely vital, because the administration decided to put charges on it. You can measure how much revenue you'll take in through charges, but it's very difficult to measure the peace of mind it provides, because the thing about assisted technology is it isn't just the software, the hardware, like the pendants around one's neck. It is about the fact that it allows people to feel like they can live in their own home, so they don't feel like they have to go for the final result, which is having to go into full-time care. So assistive technology is drastically important, and the fact that the administration has accepted lower fees than they originally did is a great triumph for us. I'm disappointed that these counter proposals were proposed on the night, because it means overview and scrutiny hasn't been consulted, and we didn't know about the proposals beforehand. If they had discussed it with us, then like we did with the eligibility criteria, we would have been prepared to work with them and hopefully found a way we could bring the fees down even more.
So do you feel that when things were changed on the night, did you think it appeared like a political trick?
I don't want to be cynical to a massive degree when it comes to something like healthcare, because I think it's extremely important, and I've spoken to Councillor Howell and Councillor Fish before, and they are both extremely supportive of overview and scrutiny, and they both really understand the problems that we face. I do, however, think that the way it was proposed instantly on the night, without having to consult with officers whether it was feasible, without having to calculate whether we could do it, did feel like it was already pre-arranged. Once again, with something that is important as this, I don't want to be critical.
As our staff at your Thurrock go to council, cabinet, a lot of the committees, and there's a real sort of the three Conservatives on your particular committee do work as a real block and a pressure group. Do you feel you're doing good work in that respect?
Yeah, I think we're doing brilliant work. Is certainly the one of the aspects of being a councillor that gives me the most satisfaction, because we do pore over our agendas and we do really think about where we can make real savings, because it would be very easy to take a political route and reject everything the administration do out of hand, but by and large there are certain things the administration are doing that they have to do because of the economic climate we're in. We do not have a choice in the matter, but there are certain things like with assistive technology where we think that we can make a really positive contribution, and with the eligibility criteria I think we did make a real contribution that really will affect real people. So when people do underestimate what councillors do or the process of this council, sometimes I think, like many of the carers who congratulated myself and Councillor Redseal on our questions to Cabinet, they should come along like they do and see what happens. They can see the discussions that get made and see that we do really make a contribution.